Good evening. Hi, everybody. Welcome in. Welcome in. I'm so glad to see you tonight. Thank you so much for joining. Let's see. Let me get out my romper room, my little romper room looky glassy here. There's Miss Kaylee and Peggy and Jennifer and Ed. Hi, guys. Thank you so much for coming. Miss Jennifer Lee, finally. Miss Ashley, thank you guys so much for being here. I'm really excited to do this reading tonight. Of obviously we have the eclipse energy that is so strong. And if you had a chance to peruse my Angi-Notes today, then you will see that I wrote about it. Feels like fire energy is matching up against and fighting the water energy. And then earth energy, the Virgo, is coming in to be like, now settle down, y'all. Now settle down. So that's going to be our referee energy. So I do want to look at a general spread with the smaller cards, just to kind of see where everybody's energies are per sign. And then we're gonna go through and get a per sign reading. We're gonna use the aces. So we're gonna look at what's happening or what's arguing here and look at that, the referee. Hermit energy. Okay, we'll take that, Spirit, please, and thank you. I hope you guys are having a good time today. Tell me what your favorite place, what is your favorite go-to place for a date? Let me know. Oh my gosh, isn't that art? Isn't it just so much fun? I told Peg she better get to knitting because I want one in every color, and I am not kidding. If you have not seen them, my favorite color is purple. So like a real dark, like royal purple. So just FYI, we got till Christmas time, right? What else wanted to come out here? Here's our giftee here with the Ace of Pentacles and the Two of Pentacles. So that being a total of three, there's our energy for today. Crossed by the Tower. We do have something sudden, a re-evaluation of our current path. And then 1+6 energy, of course, is a 7 of our Chariot energy. So we've got a yes versus a no, right? So we're seeing this dualistic energy. So that's going to be all about our control, our action, our focus, our willpower, stability, and triumph. And then it's fighting against that tower energy. So we shall see here what's going on, but there is something to be had from that, a new foundation of sorts. So if you think about the Two of Pentacles being the base of the triangle, and then that Ace of Pentacles here showing up to provide stability or to that tipping point of the spirit. So body, mind, and spirit showing up. Okay. And that's again crossed by the Tower energy. I feel like we're ready here to kind of see what's going on with each sign. And then we're going to get a little more specific. Oh, I know. It's like an anything can happen energy, right? Jennifer, my grandma taught me how to crochet too. I can't remember for the life of me, but I think I'd be able to pick it back up again. I would sure hope so. Let's get our reading out here, guys, and see what in the Mount St. Helens is going on and how bad poor Virgo's going to have to referee. So I feel like we've had plenty of time to get focused into that lantern of the Hermit, of that star. And that star is a North Star, right? So pointing up to the top. And fun fact, when I lived overseas, I never even thought about it before, but there's a totally different sky. Mind you, I was, 19 years old. So I was like, where's the North Star? And they're looking at me like, you went to school, right? It's like, they're like, here it's the Southern Cross. You don't realize that you're looking at a whole different part of the sky. And I just thought that was so cool. All right. So we got Aries here, Ace of Swords in reverse, and these are a bit of a mix of everything. I'm going to pull them up right here. The Fool energy for Taurus. We've got the King of Swords there for Gemini energy. Five of Cups, Cancerian. There's that fight with the water energy. And we did see that last night as the crossing energy for the Empress as far as what she is healing. And the Five of Cups, guys, are old wounds. And again, those can be karmic ties of our own past, of our past lives. South Node is in the house of karma. So with that South Node energy, that is, things from our past that hold us back. And when we don't take action on moving towards that North Node in Pisces, the tower comes along, especially a karmic tower such as this Virgo eclipse energy. Okay. Eight of Wands, Leo, communication of peace. This deck features two doves of peace here. Seven of Swords coming up for the Virgo energy, and I just heard hold my beer. I've never gotten that for a Seven of Swords before. Like, hold on, hold my beer so I can carry these over here. Because remember, the Seven of Swords isn't always, someone being dishonest. It can be being dishonest for the cause of the greater good. He can be stealing swords from the army camp so that the army can't use them to hurt people. Right? Someone who is not a thief in their everyday life, again, is coming into referee. It's a referee energy, and they're like these jokers pointing over their shoulder. That is hilarious. I don't think I've ever gotten a hold my beer from the Seven of Swords, but there you have it. Okay. We have Libra coming in as the Knight of Swords, and we've got 10 of Pentacles here for Scorpio energy, and Seven of Wands down here at the bottom corner for Sag. Queen of Pentacles and the Capricorn energy. So coming in as themselves, they're like, what ruckus? I don't know what's going on. I don't know what y'all are talking about, water signs and fire signs. I don't know what you're talking about. Everything's fine over here. Okay. Let's have a look at Aquarius, the justice energy. There were so many 11s in the degrees of the cosmos today where the planets were sitting. And I've never, however, seen so many 23s. I was like, oh my gosh, what the heck is this? And of course, a 2 plus a 3 is a 5. So that is an energetic frequency of change. And today is the path of change. However, I always put /growth because not a whole lot of people love to hear the word change. Just the word itself kind of instills some kind of fear. But if we see it as for our better good or better, right? Then it's a little bit easier of a pill to swallow. Now, at the time that I wrote down these notes this morning, and then it was at 1:51 p.m. this afternoon. That's a 7. 7 is the energy of today. And then the sun, get this, if you didn't look at my notes, they're attached up top, 23 degrees, flipping 23 degrees. What? And then yesterday I posted about the Sun and Saturn cazimi, and that is at 22 degrees 5 minutes. And that rounds up to the Sabian symbol of 23. Additionally, 2 songs I got today. This has never happened before. It's going to be a bright, sunshiny day. And that is Johnny Nash, June 23rd, 1972, 2 days after I was born. So if that wasn't enough of a aha, then I don't know if you guys have heard Leon Bridges. Oh my God, he is just like smooth sailing. He reminds me of like a old crooner, like kind of doo-wop guy, but he's super hot and sexy. And his album was released in 2015, June 23rd. What? June 23rd. And look how far apart those years are. Both songs that I got today. That's nutty McFuddy to me. The Leon Bridges song was called Flowers, and the line that I was getting was over the hills, salvation rests in the sun. And we do know I keep talking about how positive and what a shift the summer's astrology is showing. June time, more so towards June, but I feel like that 8-8 portal from last August is coming into play here for this summer as well. And then I thought I had another 23. Oh, the little things like the nodes of fate. The true nodes are sitting at 27 degrees, 23 minutes. I mean, it's just wacky McBacky. Okay. Six of Swords coming in here for Pisces, moving into calmer waters. So the start of our zodiacal story, we start off with the Ace of Swords, start off with some kind of aha moment or a new truth. Okay. And that could most likely come from this tower or this change. I don't see the star coming out here in the general spread. So for me, that is telling me that the tower may have not happened yet. Okay, or we do not yet see that star. Maybe that's a reason I'm talking about the North Star and the Southern Cross. Additionally, the tons of 11s. At that time this afternoon, the moon was waxing gibbous at 170 degrees, 56 minutes. 1 plus 7 plus 3 is an 11. 56 minutes is an 11. So at that moment, 1111, there's your sign. If that is one of yours, when the moon is completely full, the light is completely turned on, that sits at 180 degrees. So there's an awful lot of nines there too. Now, as I'm looking back at the notes, let's see. I wrote, what the French toast with the 23s. We also had a ton of Mars energy, with today being the 13th. That's death and transformation, Scorpio energy. Its traditional ruler is Mars. 1 plus 3 is the Emperor 4. Aries is modern day Mars ruled. So lots of action coming to a head. And we're going to look at that with the aces now that we can see what's going on here. Yep. Putting down a burden. There's the Queen of Cups again. Who's doing that? A burden of the heart, okay? Turning that into our Ace of Wands. And then there's this little bit of confusion energy with this Three of Pentacles. So this Two of Pentacles with the Three of Pentacles being, the third pentacle up top of the Ace being the spirit. So the base of body and mind with the lemniscate energy of balance brings in the spiritual trifecta that initiates this new beginning. Okay. Remember, full moons are about releasing and letting go. There's the Scorpio energy of this Three of Pentacles, death and transformation from it. And we've got Nine of Cups, wish fulfillment with the Sun energy, Leo energy. We'll take that. We will take that. Let me know. Are they all those ones? Are all your signs here after shuffle, pre-reading here? You like Leon Bridges? There's Jana. You do love Leon. Isn't he awesome? Doesn't he remind you of, like, he kind of dresses 50s vibes and maybe more 60s, cooler vibes. Peggy, what's June 23rd? No way. That's right. 2 days after mine. Same here, Jennifer. I cannot stand the clock changes. I've been messed up all week. I even tried 2 nights in a row to use my mouse as the remote control for my TV, and that doesn't quite work. So on the bottom of this shuffle deck here, Queen of Swords, okay? We've got, that's Libra. The only thing we have in Libra is we're resting there, coming up to that last Sabian degree, which is the major point of the lesson. So Black Moon Lilith is that table flipper and she don't play. And if there's a table that needs flipped and you don't do it, I feel like here comes here comes the South Node lunar eclipse here to do it for us. Uno momento. Alexa, volume down ×2. Okay, forgot to do that. Queen of Swords, Hermit. What did I just say? The Emperor. We talked about these, and the Sun again. Yep. Three of Swords to heal whatever heartbreak has been happening. There's our beautiful, where's Liz with her? This is her octopus here. And then comes in the Nine of Cups from this Page of Pentacles. I feel like you knew it was coming all along, and there's the Star. So just surface energy there, but I feel it's important to note as we get into each of the signs. Woo! All right, guys. And I got some extra fun. We got yeses and nos and when and how. So if you would like a question answered at the end of the reading tonight, whoopie doos. See? Retrograde energy. I can't even speak all week. I'm like, what in the heck? I shouldn't even start until Sunday. Shouldn't start until Sunday. You had to exit and refresh. I have to do that all the time. What is going on? Chaos. Oh, my Lanta. All right. Get it together. 10 of Cups again. I like seeing that. So let's start off with Aries here, again coming in as the Ace of Swords. And we're going to simply go across the top. I want to know where our Chariot is heading. Our cups are going to be our head. And, our swords are going to be our head, and then our cups are going to be the heart. So we're going to look at head versus heart. And then what is the 3D conflict that could be resolved with this release of the eclipse energy? And then the wands are going to be about best actions to take, advice from spirit. 2 of Cups flip there, balanced energy coming in. Where's your Chariot going? Let's see. Is that I was listening, I've been listening this week a lot to Next Level Soul podcast. I don't know if you guys are familiar. I've posted a couple links, I think one last week and one this week. They're just so good. I mean, I never get tired of them. They're always interesting. Check that out if you haven't yet. Okay, I got my 3, 2, 1 notice. All right, let's look what's happening straight off the top here for Aries. All right, let's look at the head. Aries head, heart. Okay, in your head, you are thinking, I am not settling until I get that star. Can't stop, won't stop. Can't stop, won't stop energy. And we do have the heart opening here with the Queen of Cups. So your head and this dream that you have locked in is battling with you because your heart wants to go super, super deep. So perhaps what that wish is, maybe you're wondering if it's deep enough. Is it going to be deep enough for me? That could even be if this is partnership for you. You're like, I have this ideal in my head because my heart wants to go deep. But with this elder energy here of the elk that did show up in the advice for the Empress last night, and we do have the poppies from the Wizard of Oz, make sure that we are not holding such a high standard for that wish, that dream, that nobody can ever make it to the level that you are wanting. There's also a cardinal there, so double elder energy. I feel like you are getting signs to help you along the way. Okay, but your Chariot definitely wants you to dive a little bit deeper here. So the head and the heart, and we literally have Aquarius and Cancer coming up on the Aries portion of your chart. So grab your chart, or if you already know where Aries starts for you, put your finger there. And that's where the advice, so that you can get for every single house, you'll be able to apply where your chariot's going in each of those pie pieces, in each of those 12 pie pieces. Now, what is the block or the conflict? Queen of Swords can be a little acerbic. And again, Black Moon Lilith she's not here to play. So I know that Queen of Swords for sure, especially pairing up with Aquarius, who's comes in archetypally as the King of Swords. She waits a little bit longer to make decisions because she wants to make sure they are just and fair. But the block could be a bit of impetuousness here or just acting too quickly, kind of like the King of Swords might. So I feel like Aries, the block here for you is make sure that you are seeing both sides of the situation. And like we've been talking about, it's not a dualistic energy. This and that can be true. So we want to make sure that we're not just, being stubborn for the sake of being stubborn and kind of making a judgment call about somebody or something, okay, too quickly. And then the best move forward here, actionable advice. Yeah, this is something Seven of Swords here on the bottom, Aries. 10 of Wands underneath that being the burden that we saw up here for the theme of our general read. Your action here, 6 of Wands, victory. So I feel like your best bet here for action is facing something head on. Aries may be going through a maze because whenever I see these lemur dudes, it always reminds me of like the little flags that if you've watched people working their way through mazes, they hold those little flags so they don't get lost. And this is that energy up top of like, I won the exit out of the maze. I am, especially with the 7 of Swords, guys, and the 10 of Wands, putting down some kind of like justice energy. That never, Queen of Swords never comes in for me with a heavy connotation like it feels. This feels judgy. Okay. So judge not lest we be judged. So the block here could be being too quick to judge, not going deep enough. Your heart does want to go deep. But you got this fixed vision on this star, can't stop, won't stop. Okay. 7 of Swords, 10 of Wands again in the environmental energy. And make sure this pedestal here for this action, it's not like a high horse kind of energy or I told you so. We give advice and that's the other person's free will of whether we take it or not. But it does feel a little whatever life area Aries is sitting for you. For me, that's going to be my 9th and 10th house. So travel, education, astrology, the arts, the dark arts. I don't know why they call them dark. Make sure you don't go too dark here. Okay. Yeah, you might be the king of the jungle or feel like you are at this moment, but remember, you don't want to catch those karma hands. So treat others as you would want to be treated. Okay. This doesn't have to be an uphill battle against the current, like salmon making their way. You will get there, but can we do it a little softer? Okay. Can we go a little softer there? Ending of our story being 6 of Swords. So 6 of Wands, that victory, I feel like includes you being able to bring something to calm waters and not in an I told you so or a judgmental way. Okay. All right. Let me know if that resonates for you, what part of your chart that Aries sits in. Kimmy, how you doing? How you doing, girlfriend? Welcome in. Thanks so much for being here. Thanks for joining us. Thanks for everybody for checking out the subscriber art spotlight. I just love putting those together. I'm not great at the graphics yet, but I try. I'm trying. Moving into Taurus. Shoot, I should have asked you guys to timestamp for me just in case people don't understand if they watch the video back, actually how energy works, and they want to kind of cookie cutter everything, but to each his own. I feel like my peeps know how that energy works there. That Queen of Swords is coming out again, being a little persistent. All right, Taurus. Remember, you can learn something from the house and the sign that is preceding you. So these, again, this is a whole story, not just separate pieces. It's the whole cherry pie, okay? The whole dang cherry pie. Okay. Let's go for Taurus. Mark it at Taurus. If someone could put Taurus in the comments for me, that will be fantastical. Please and thank you. Taurus. Thank you, dear. 2. Where's my 1? Okay. Card before the cut, 4 of Cups. Been hiding a little bit underground, have we, Taurus? Are we ready to come out to play? As we ready to come out and play, so check out the Taurus, move your finger from Aries to Taurus on your birth chart. And this is going to be all aces of advice for you for that life area. All right, where's your head at? Where's your swords? 3 of Pentacles. And where's your heart at? 7 of Cups. He ain't sure. Now, we do have in the main energy here, Taurus coming in as the Fool. And it's kind of like Taurus is what had happened is in this card, the elk from the first card is being surrounded by wolves here, and they have to act as a team to catch their prey. And a shout back to Aries, your truth can be your truth, and that's fine. But remember, other people have their truths as well. And you may get, if we keep up that attitude and we don't, we kind of are, a little bit highfalutin there, then I feel like you're trying to start something new here, set up a new foundation, and you could get surrounded by wolves. So Taurus, take note. Your feelings, you're not quite sure, but there's our lucky rabbit of Jupiter. And I feel like Taurus, if you can just sit still, if you can just get still, we do have the only thing here with that rabbit here, conversations by telepathy. Why am I looking? Oh, because the Jupiter. Jupiter is sitting in Gemini, and conversations by telepathy are happening right now. You could be a little fragmented in your emotions because you're wondering, am I really hearing these things? Am I really getting these messages? Maybe you're not quite sure. Maybe this is the foundation for you to opening up your spiritual gifts or your intuition. Okay. What's the block going on here? 2 of Wands, indecision. Okay. So we got 2 cards of indecision. Indecision in your heart is the indecision of action here. And I think this card is hysterical because this lioness is like, well, dinner ain't going to make itself. If you're going to sit on your A double asterisk, then I guess I'm going to have to go get dinner. I feel like if you don't make this decision on your own accord, just like we were talking about before, this eclipse energy, especially with Earth, okay, remember all 3 parts of your earth and your chart, guys, are a trine of energy. They flow and push through each other. So this is calling on you to make a decision before a decision is made for you. And also with, if this lioness here just always goes to get the dinner while the lion lazes, then why else would he expect anything different? Right? Hey, Moni. How are you? Thanks for coming on in. Elk in the background of this one as well. And then we have another little cardinal sitting on the lion's head. So if you're relating to fire energy here, again, fire fighting water, fire's the block, the action component of it. Okay. You're like, but I'm just getting started. I'm just getting my bearings. Well, get your bearings quick because the wolves is coming. All right. Maybe that's just a feeling you have if you got a little bit of paranoia because you don't know exactly. I know Taurus likes to know exactly what's going on. Where's the itinerary? And the block is allowing somebody else to take some of this action. Let's see what the advice moving forward or the action from spirit suggested is. 5 of Cups. This is the deadhead moth. Drop this like a bad habit. Okay. If this is kind of your status quo, well, I don't want to make a decision until I'm forced to make a decision. I feel like that is kind of handing our asterisks to us there. If you want to leap, leap. If you don't, but make that known. Be very transparent. I feel like that transparency issue has been coming up, and we create so many problems when we are not clear with people. And you know what? We're grown ass people. Why can't you be clear? You need to be clear why the reason that you're doing something. If you have solid reasoning, okay, it's writing an argument. You have to have substantial reasons. Reasons are backed up by evidence. Otherwise, those are false claims and you're just blowing smoke. Your argument has no validity because there is no evidence to support the reasons that you say you have this claim, right? It's a trickle down, and you have to build that from the bottom up with the collection of evidence to form your reasons, which are then going to help you form your claim. And I would not wait. It's just like, I'm not making a decision till I need to make a decision, but I feel like that's in your detriment, Taurus, wherever that is in your chart. Environmental energy that's happening around you, either you or someone else is leaving something unhappy, 8 of Cups, in order to step into 9 of Cups of fulfillment. So I feel like this decision point is upon you here, Taurus. And if you're hesitating on a decision in this life area of your chart, I feel like Spirit's advice is like, there's 2 cups still standing here. You have to not be belly aching about this king that's lazing on his booty, because if you helped him become lazy because you just always said, oh, I'll do it, aren't we creating then the problem that we're sick and tired of? Okay, so 5 of Cups is usually, and that's tying over here to Cancer as well in that water portion of the chart. So we've got to be clear here, and what could be mucking up the energy is this indecision. Okay, I feel like your luck will turn when it's all about intentions. Your luck will turn when you have and set an intention. Hey, Miss Venus, how are ya? Thanks for coming in. Underneath the 8 of Cups is a knight. The 2 most fun things to say in tarot: Knight and 9. This is a Knight of Cups. Again, walk away if this person's, if you've said something, even if you've kind of built them up of you rest, I'll do everything, we're going to eventually build resentment about that, right? And if they take forever to do something and you want it done yesterday, we also then build up that expectation. So this is about being transparent here. And it's a little bit of energy of score counting, okay? Keeping score. All right, because actually this person, even if they are slow, the Knight of Pentacles is the most reliable knight, and they turn into a king eventually. So I feel like if you're just a little more transparent with your communication there, Taurus, then you can get what you want. It can be the win-win. Okay. Yes, they can be not as fast as you want them to be, and they could also be loyal, just a little bit slower, and you can be annoyed by that. All those things can be true. Let me know if that resonates for you guys in the Taurus portion of your chart, please, and thank you. Woo-wee. Okay, moving right along. Kathy had to refresh too. I feel like that's all the mechanical issues. Oh my goodness. Mercury retrograde. And I'm like, but it's not, we're in the shadow, but it's not technically here yet. And I'm like, stop invading early. Judy Jude. All right, let's move on to Gemini, King of Swords in the general spread here. Tower energy just on that surface energy. Tower, Ace of Wands, and Strength. So balance coming after this. Okay, but a new passionate start. Remember, ooh, little bit of Nine of Cups there, shaking your tail feather. Are you Gemini? Six of Pentacles. Okay. Make sure that you actually do know what the deal is and do know what the truth is, because this bird that rides on the bullhead across the water or just takes him to where he needs to go doesn't really doesn't really have a purpose for the bull. He doesn't really give back. Okay. He's just taking the rides. So make sure you actually, that truth that you're so sure of, that you're actually true for sure, because with this Nine of Wands here, you could be kind of stabbed by your own sword here. Justice on the bottom to balance out energy. Again, I don't normally get that kind of hoity-toity energy with the King and Queen of Swords, but it's coming through tonight. Okay. They're like, well, we're the only ones not fighting. Fire and water's fighting. It's their fault. All right. Gemini. Never heard of what one? Oh, Cinnabar. The crystal? I haven't either. Cinnabar. I wish I had a picture of that. 10 of Wands here, Gemini, moving upstream. Yeah, we're making something hard for ourselves because we're taking a hard line on something that's in your head. I just want to get to the passion part, which we did see in the pre-shuffle. If someone could mark Gemini, that'd be fantastical. That is in your head. What's in your heart here, Taurus? Ace of Pentacles. I said Taurus, I meant Gemini. I just want to get to the Ace of Pentacles part. I just want to, he's focused. Okay. The King of Swords is focused, but you want to make sure that you don't have those horses blinders on, right? That you can't see outside of what your heart is focused on, because your head is like, we're almost there. We're almost there. We're almost there. Don't forget about the rest of life that you have going on. Okay, what is the block here? Why is it taking so long? Seven of Wands. Okay, because Gemini, you could be at the same time protecting what what you love here. And this Seven of Wands card, this mama alligator is making sure she has that big old stick there, the line in the sand, drawing a line in the sand. And I just said, it feels like King of Swords is wearing blinders, and they're just like so focused on this. Maybe the block is that you forget to protect what it is that you truly love, because you're kind of one track minded, whatever life area that is for you. Okay. But don't forget, you still have, mom or dad duties or family or work, but it could be even a project. You need to stand your ground about something. So it's kind of like you got to keep an eye out for the predators, even though you're busting a move here, trying to get up like those salmon, get up into that Ace of Wands. Your heart is just knows you're going to get there eventually. The Ace of Pentacles is coming. It was as the point in the general reading here for our theme. So for me, that could even be, don't forget about your spirit. You got your body and mind taken care of and under control. And you've got to also then take time out. Maybe that's just not taking time out for spirituality. we're not protecting our energy. Could even be that, because we're so focused on making it up over that hurdle. Okay, what is action one's advice from spirit? Four of Swords. Yeah, healing. So that spiritual point of the top of the triangle there, the point of the triangle, spirituality. There's something here that needs healed, that we have blinders on as we're moving forward and focused on eyes on the prize. But it's like, while you're doing that, don't forget you have the rest of your life to kind of watch out for as well. I feel like it's more so protecting your energy here. More so protecting your energy. Your advice of action is take a little bit more time to like slow your roll. Okay. Slow your roll, Gemini. Look how flippin' cute that little guy is. Isn't he so cute? And all I see, those are supposed to be logs, but I see wine corks. So maybe it's like, just tune out and just relax for a hot second, Gemini. Okay. I know once you get your head fixed on something, you have a voracious love for learning and information, that it can get a little one-track minded here. So I feel like this is Spirit's advice asking you to slow down, because the block is that you're going to miss something, or someone's going to kind of inadvertently take your energy. On the bottom of the deck here, what's happening around you? Nine of Wands. You're already you're focused on your 10. So, I mean, this is exhaustion. And Spirit's advice to you is Four of Swords, take a beat. Okay? It's double here. Or else that pork, we're going to get poked. Telling us right now, wherever that is in your chart, it's saying take a beat. Take a beat. Page of Wands right underneath this hurdle, and then that Three of Wands manifestation, putting the last pieces of the puzzle together, and Devil energy underneath that with a Six of Pentacles. Yeah, this is somebody in your environment, Gemini. You got to protect your energy a little bit better. And when we're tired, our energy, our vibration lowers. So we got to make sure that we're putting back into ourselves here. Okay. Let's take the horse blinders off. Okay. That be for Gemini. Let me know if that resonates for you, or what area Gemini is in your chart. That would be in my 11th house for me. Community, friends, and good fortune. All right, let's see here what's going on for Cancer and what this old asterisk energy of the Five of Cups is. Let's see what that is. I don't know why. I know, yeah, it's freaking Mercury retrograde. Ed says to get some, what is it called again? I don't think I've ever even heard of it. I'm going to have to go back and write that down, because I don't think I've heard of that one. I'll have to look it up in my sense book. All right. Cancer energy. What's going on in our head and heart here? Where's your chariot want to go? What action can you take to balance there? Because only the soul drives the chariot. We have to be balanced in head and heart in order for that to occur. There's my 3, 2, 1. What was that? Wanted to show itself. Magician energy. And one more shuffle, please. Okay. 69th crew, come through. It's going to be my 12th house stellium. Let me know where that is for you. Thank you, Kath Cinnabar. Woo! What's in your head? The lovers. Okay, remember you're learning something from the sign previous. So Cancers, we're learning the lesson from Gemini of being one-track minded. Make sure you're paying attention to the road and not just driving your own car. So lovers energy coming through, a choice point. What I think is hysterical about this card is it includes Scorpio energy. So I like the water showing up there. There are two snakes of like that medical symbol that are intertwined and looking at each other. So a little bit of healing energy here and knowledge. And then we have this beautiful flame, like a moth to a flame. Now, someone might be drawn to you as well. And look at that red and blue. So fire fighting water. Okay. And then we have the earth energy of the snake and the flight of the butterfly air. But what's funny about this, it's not funny, haha, I guess, but because it happens in nature, the Scorpio, the masculine Scorpio, has to provide a dance. He has to entertain and impress the female Scorpion, or else she kills him. Let's not do that. I don't think the choice is that dramatic. Okay. But they are both using their claws to come together in the middle here about some kind of dream with that poppy in the center. Cancer energy. I know when you get hurt deep because your heart is so deep and you care about the feelings of others. Again, check in your own chart if you're not sure. Cancer is the fourth house of home, family, foundation. So if lovers is in your head, is it like, oh, they better dance good? I think you better dance now. He better provide a good dance, or about his I sting him and he dead. Okay, Ace of Pentacles coming back. So again, we learned something from the sign previously. From this choice, okay, once we stop focusing on the past, and this could be again, it's Five of Cups is generally old pain. So if we're healing that, the next choice, that could be the choice to make that. We're like, okay, they're still a Scorpio. I still like them. They're still good partner material here, or this choice is still a good choice for me. Your heart knows here that this is tangible. Time, money, energy, resources. There's also lightning bugs in here, which I love. Those are magical. What is the block? Yeah, what I say? Pain, past pain, Ten of Swords. So I hope the story's not too old for you, but I find this one hilarious as well. So this yellow bird, right, built this nest, and that's the yellow bird's eggs that are now dead on the ground. Okay, because this cowbird, that is an actual type of bird, comes and steals the nests and takes advantage of others. Okay, so the block is that somebody has literally taken something from you and pushed what you had going on out of the nest here. And Ten of Swords hurts. I mean, that's a lot of pain, but we gotta see the two cups of balance there, because the past is done, guys. This is an old wound coming up for resurrection so that it can be cleared, so that karma can be cleared. Let it go. Let it go. What actions does Spirit suggest? Five of Swords. Put up a parking lot. This is such an odd energy here, because this is whatever had happened there with that block, that Ten of Swords. This is a lose-lose. Nobody won. Nobody wins in a Five of Swords game. It's a game for children. Play stupid games, get stupid prizes. So this poor deer, oh dear, is getting shoved out of his home. So talk about, not only the block here is that you've been betrayed and someone took over your work that you worked on, but it was something you loved very much. It felt like your babies. Okay. And then doubly so here, it's kind of like you got to adapt. The deer has no choice but to adapt to all the trees that have been cut down, that city life, the smog. This is a human error. Okay. So human error, your best move forward. What happens to animal life as we see paradise and put up a parking lot, there's prices to pay for that. And, it's kind of like a big corporation energy kind of pushes out a mom and pop business, for example. Now, there is a crescent moon waning. So after so the dark is on the left, excuse me, that's waxing. The light is on the right. So we're turning on the light. So that's just after. So look at the timing just after a new moon here. It feels like that you will be coming into an energy of acceptance, and you're just going to adapt. You're still going to be able to find your food. You just have less room here to roam in, okay? Because some jerks wanted to put up a high rise and push you out of your natural, you were there first. Yeah, that's pretty kind of heavy there. So no wonder on the Cancer angle on your chart, guys. Okay, we do have Pisces ending and moving into calmer waters. So again, you will adapt. And then the 10 of Pentacles here for Scorpio did come out in reverse. The Pinnacle of Pentacles. And that's retirement. Maybe you thought you were going to retire from this somehow, or it's pushing back your retirement because some corporation came in and bought the business you were working for, and now you can't retire because it's all new people. Those are just examples of how that energy feels. Okay. But it wasn't nice whatsoever. I mean, betrayal is betrayal. Full stop. Cowbirds. Furking cowbirds. Furking cows. Okay. So I agree with you, Jonna. This was not fair. I mean, again, play stupid games. I don't know. Actions moving forward, you just got to adapt. Okay. Progress is going to progress. What's in your environmental energy here? Judgment call. Okay. That is what this karmic cycle is coming in here with this full moon. And you are being protected from ancestors. There's the cardinal, a third time, I believe, that's shown up in differing cards. You will adapt, leave that old skin behind. And again, this is an old lesson. Angel Gabriel is here to sound this judgment call because this is a lesson unlearned from the past, and it just shows up in different forms when we're not learning that lesson, when we don't take the choice of our own accord and decide time, money, energy, resources. We don't decide for ourselves what's the most important. And if we overgave, I think that's even where the line stops. I ain't overgiven to no more cowbirds. Underneath Judgment, Queen of Pentacles. So Capricorn energy there. And there's the rabbit. Again, I feel like your luck is going to turn in the Cancerian portion of your chart. And this could even be a new soulmate energy coming in, but a choice is certainly going to present itself. And this is, again, that's past life energy. So Judgment and the Lovers, guys, are considered soulmate cards. And then we've got that, again, that luck coming back in. It's a white rabbit this time. Okay, the other one was a wild rabbit. So we got 7 of Swords underneath that. King of the Jungle energy, 2 of Cups, balance returns as we restore our own balance. Ace of Cups. Okay, I hope that helped you for the Cancer portion of your chart. Let me well, again, remember that 10 of Swords is the block. It already happened. So the best movement forward is, again, the parking lot's already there. So you got to adapt. The jerks were already the jerks, and there's not a whole lot you can do except next time God you nest a little bit better. Use some camouflage and protect a little better what you hold dear, so you don't get your your eggs pushed out of the nest there. All right, Leo, where's the F and fun? Oh boy. So at least the block, the worst is over. Okay. I know, childish games. Get stupid prizes. And again, that's a lose-lose. So whatever that cowbird did, they didn't win from it. Not gonna either. That's karma. I I don't know if that makes you feel any better. I could care less. All right. They said stop. Okay. Can I? Oh, Tower. Okay. So Tower is the card before the cut. We have that here in our general overview. So let's see what's happening for okay, no, I'm not allowed to cut again either. So right off the top, head and heart. 7 of Wands, 10 of Wands. So in your head, you are guarding and protecting. This is the Leo portion of your chart. You are guarding and protecting your babies. So you learn this lesson from Cancer. See the little baby alligators? Okay. You are taking a sturdier stance. You have put that boundary there. It is there. And you're like, try to get my babies and see what happens to you. Now, your heart is a fighter. It's going to get where it needs to go. I mean, every single year, those salmon, and if you've ever watched a nature documentary on the struggles of the salmon, that is, it's innate. It's innate within you, Leo, to just you're a survivor. You're gonna keep going. You're gonna get up that stream, especially with better boundaries established. What is the block? Could be unsure of your wish. This could be with that star energy. Why are all the elks showing up? And the star is the block. Are you totally determined here what's inside of your hermit's lantern? We got to be focused on what that star is. It's not just wishing in one hand and doing something else in the other hand. That's very unfortunate. Guess which one is going to fill up first? Don't fill up your hand with unfortunateness. I feel like I want to check out that star energy for Leo, especially that came up in the pre-shuffle, and that cardinal energy. That's very elder energy here for me. So maybe you're feeling like this is somebody fueling you to keep going forward, or this could even be stubbornness to keep working hard. It doesn't have to be this hard. When you have passion, once that 10 of Wands converts to the Ace of Wands, you can move mountains when you have passion for something. Okay. Let's see here. The Star. Okay, powerful and protective. So this is MJ Cullinane. And she says, when I think of the star's energy, the word grace comes to mind of being at peace. Okay, I knew there was a reason I wanted to pull out the author's interpretation here. Leo, you got these 2 doves of peace with passionate communication, 8 of Wands. So there's progression here and cohesion of the head to heart energy. And what's missing here, why the block is it peaceful? Is it the path of least resistance? Or are we, is our heart fighting just because we're a survivor and we're a fighter and that's what you're used to doing? You don't have to struggle so hard when you know where it is that you're focused on with your lantern and it feels passionate to you. Okay. So while basking in its light, you can feel your world shift as it transitions into a place of tranquility and harmony. Okay. I feel like this is coming in here for Leos. Ooh, getting a squeezy. Normally it's over here. That one, I got you, Spirit. Thank you. The right, this is for the future. The energy held within this card opens a direct channel to the divine, allowing feelings of hope and optimism to replace negative thoughts or emotions that may have been dominating your situation. Yeah. Okay. So if the communication to self has been not peaceful, right? It did fly out in reverse, I believe. Then that's what it's asking you to do here. Life doesn't have to be so hard. Love your passion. Okay. Keep your boundaries up. But it feels like, okay, I got my boundaries. I'm being dutiful about protecting these babies, but at the expense of what? If we are so flippin' exhausted from all of our efforts, we can't hear spirit. We don't feel peaceful, right? So this is about staying connected, making sure you're taking rest. That's an awful lot of action there, Leo. 5, 6, 7, Leo energy. 8, 9, 10 is going to be Sag. Sag showing up a couple times. And then the star energy of Aquarius, Pluto. That could be what's transforming for you. Let's see what action from spirit. Get into your heart. Slow down. You can go deep. Nothing is deep there. This is like, gotta get to the top, gotta get to the top, gotta go. Try again, like you're exhausted. Okay. Are we avoiding, Leo? Are we avoiding pinpointing the dream? Are we avoiding meditation? Are we avoiding rest? Because we don't want to go deep with some kind of emotion here, but that's what spirit is suggesting, because I just said if we're too exhausted, we are not connected to spirit. So in order to get that intuition to come back online, or for us to not have to work so hard at something, passion, yes, as well as you can have guidance helping you. It doesn't have to be so hard. Okay. Okay, Leo, wherever that is in your chart here. Tower, that's right, from the bottom. That's why they wanted me to stop there. Okay, or else we can get our little hearts broken here. This feels like the energy of now, because the block is the star. And this is how advice from spirit of how to deal with this tower. Okay. Even if this ending broke our baby hearts, it's not the time to go and put ourselves in a 4 cups hole and roly-poly ourselves up. You're actually very valuable. Page of Swords, you got to keep your eye on some kind of truth here. So this is in your environmental energy. Something that has suddenly ended feels painful. You're just not yet to the heart portion. I feel like you need to get reacquainted with that dream and stop working so hard at it. If it's a dream, it's from love, right? We get there with love. If we fill our cups, the pentacles fall from the sky. That's how energy works. Okay. Whatever this 3 of Swords is in your environmental energy, that could be somebody dissatisfied with emotions. Okay. That can even be kind of throwing ourselves in a hole here, even though you're rare. Okay. You're very, very rare energy. What is that name of that animal? Unfortunately, they're extremely poached. Could feel taken advantage of, that something was poached from you. These guys, I've never heard of it. Let me see if I can pronounce it right. A pangolin. Pangolin. Okay, Pangolin. Protection, going inward, curling up, introverted. Okay, whatever this 3 of Swords in our environmental energy is, they could be going inward if this is a person for you. So potential ties to the coronavirus with this. There's a great deal of news. I never heard that. The pangolin and its ties to the virus. Okay, that's what the author is telling us. For a creature so coveted, there isn't much information out there other than it's known for its hard, scaly exterior. An exterior those of considerable means once used to create battle-ready armor. Okay, that is so interesting to me. Might be allowing emotions to drive you. If this is someone in your environmental energy that you are protecting, are you this person's protector? And you're working really hard because they done been through it here. This could be a partner going through some kind of an ending. And even though they're very valuable, they just don't see that yet. They need to come back to their truth. I feel like they will. Wheel of Fortune, that'll turn, and Nine of Cups. Yeah, I feel like it will. Just give them a hot minute if this is a partnership for you here, Leo. They just need a hot minute, okay? King of Pentacles underneath that. This is a loyal person. I can see why you would want to help them. Their energy is nice. They're just going through it right now. Okie dokie. Okie dokie, folkies. Let me know if that your dam has been making sure you rest and relax. Oh, good. You've been feeling resistant. I know it's hard when you go, 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 and then you're like, okay, this is resting. I'm resting now, but our mind is still right. We still feel like we should be doing something. So that can even be healing a need to. I have to work really, really hard at something. And that's just not, that is an antiquated, outmoded belief. Work hard till the day you die, earn your money. You're not successful or you're not worthy unless, what you're bringing in. Split on the Knight of Cups there as we're moving into Virgo. Kings send the Knights out, moving into Virgo. Yeah, I know. And then when we do kind of slow down, we've been so busy and that adrenaline has kicked up so much that we don't realize, like, oh snap, really effing tired. And then you kind of crash. Cancers tend to do that too. Go, 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 go through that moon cycle. And then when the full moon hits, I'm out. Oh, pangolins. Yeah, I think are they endangered? Yeah, and they're poached, so I don't think it's legal. Okay. 4. Why am I hearing 4 for Virgo? 4. I'm looking right at that 7 of Swords. Are we avoiding rest as well? Take a note from Leo there, wherever Virgo is in your chart. 3rd house for me. Kind of half and half there. Hugs, 2nd and 3rd house. All right, there we go. Now my 2 and 1, Virgo. It's on the bottom of the deck, 5 of Swords. Okay, so I heard 4 of Swords. It's like not resting, constantly looking over your shoulder. But again, I got a positive connotation from this because it is bookended by the Fool energy and Queen of Pentacles, safety, security, nurturing. Okay, again, this feels very like the environmental energy of that South Node in Virgo. It's like, I don't want to take things away from people that they're attached to, but it's for your best and highest good. So, kind of like, no, kid, you cannot have your 10,000th piece of Halloween candy. You got to spread it out and save some. That's kind of a 7 of Swords. Or, oh darn, your candy in your pillowcase bag accidentally got put in the wash. Sorry about that, bud. You're doing it for the greater good. Okay, so again, paint paradise, put up a parking lot here in the environmental energy, something that feels not fair or we've been ousted. Pulling over here to this 5 of Cups that came up here for Cancer. Okay, and that is book ending Six of Swords, moving on from these hard times. So in your head here, this death moth that was featured in Silence of the Lambs, there's nothing to be done here. Sometimes we just see cups that are broken or spilled or just simply turned over. These are ding dong dead broke. So that is not the focus. We got to get out of this deep past. This is a wound, I feel like, that's coming up for the collective with that South Node karmic release energy here. Releasing wounds of the past, focusing on balance for the future. Okay, you know in your head, that's what I got to do because this moth is already flying away. What I like about this card is they're not focusing on the broken cups, they're taking flight. And what's in your heart, oh, I love that. Temperance energy. It's all pieces of the puzzle. Every Five of Cups, every time we've had a, Seven of Swords done to us, those are all puzzle pieces to our own psyche, especially if they're patterned. And look at that. I wrote 55 today with that moon, or excuse me, the sun at 23 degrees, 23 minutes is a 5-5, double change. Virgo lunar eclipse, double change much. Temperance is a 1 + 4 is a 5, and we got the 5 of Cups, 55. Yep, that South Node is bringing this for everybody, guys. What's the block? Six of Pentacles, other people taking advantage, overgiving, okay, healing this codependency energy, doing the most, like just being this bowl all the time. Like, well, I was going to go across the water anyway. What's the big deal if they float on my head and I give them a ride? Well, because you're not ever getting anything back. That's the block. It drains your energy. It drains us. Okay. You've got to protect your energy a little more here. Take a beat from Leo. It doesn't have to be so hard. Following the path of least resistance, following our joy, filling our heart's cup, then we don't have to do the physical labor so much of making those pentacles. All right, especially if someone is taking advantage. The action we should take here. I feel like this is the action of Spirit's advice here. 9 of Wands, again, it's exhausting. You're not getting enough sleep. There's an Empress of the fox in the background, kind of sneaking up on this 9 of Wands. Yeah, exhaustion. Did I say 9 of Swords? Freudian slip, but I feel like that's relevant here. Temperance is time, patience. This is over a long period of time. And again, if this is an energy of overgiving, again, a pattern. 9 of Wands is repeating the same actions, but expecting a different result. And this is what is being upended with this eclipse. Surrounding you, that play stupid games, get stupid prizes. 5 of Swords, 6 of Swords. Love it. I just noted this 5 of Cups up in the Cancer energy, 6 of Swords as the outcome of our zodiacal story. So you're going to be okay here. We're going to be all right. We just got to go with the flow. Peg, didn't you say, was it, or Kath, one of you guys with something with sea turtles? I think it was Peg. Yeah, just let the current carry you. Stop fighting the flow of the energy. Okay. I do like that your head knows, okay, this has been a pattern. So I feel like you recognize that. You've taken the lessons and tempered the pain into wisdom. The block can always be a potential block of just allowing people to ride off your coattails. And what Spirit wants you to do moving forward is to not repeat this pattern anymore, because it's again steals your energy, but you are moving to calmer waters here. This unfairness, it's kind of like another 5, 5, 5, 5. Boy, oh boy, first 2 cards out, and then on the bottom, 5, 5, 5. That is a 15 of the devil, past patterns. We can be addicted to overgiving too. Okay, just like any drug, this and that are true. Two of Pentacles, Dolphins. Six of Wands, victory underneath that. Stop doing the most. We're always going to feel the need to do the most and be that professional plate spinner at the circus. But universe is saying enough of that. You will adapt. You will adapt with that Five of Swords. We might not like it, might not have been fair, might have been, play with our hearts and especially broke our hearts, but time will march on when we stop repeating that pattern. Whew! I hope this is resonating for you guys. Thank you so much for all your help and love and support. I love having your energy in here with me. I feel like I can't get my words out fast enough whenever I do a live because the energy vibes so high. And it's just like, blah, 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 blah. All right. Halfway through. Let me pause here, get a little sippy do. You guys take a second to tell me your favorite date night, favorite place to go on a date. Have you ever been axe throwing? Oh my gosh, it is so much fun. If you've never done it, I shouldn't say I don't have an athletic bone in my body when it comes to sports. I can hit a softball more times than not. Don't like having to kick anything. I'm more of swinging golf clubs at the range, mini golf. Badminton feels a little nicer than tennis is too fast. But I say that even though I love dancing and choreography and all things physical, working out. But sports wise, yeah, that's why I did cheerleading. Still a sport, still a grueling sport. We had two-a-days just like the football players in the summertime did. Terrible. But the axe throwing, key is both hands, elbows in, squeezing your ears like you're doing tricep dips. Eye on that bullseye and hinge from the elbows and throw. Oh, I love croquet. It's really fun. If you anybody that's going out on a date with someone, if you're like, I'm bored, I want to do something new, they're popping up everywhere now. It is so much freaking fun. I did so good. That's why it was fun. My date wasn't so impressed with me beating him, but that's okay. Oh, I love me a wine as a go. Yeah, wine every time. Yeah, you had me at wine. Okay. Oh boy, Libra. Knight of Wands. Okay, flying out here on the pre-shuffle with an Ace of Cups underneath that. Make sure that Ace of Cups is a promise for a long time and not just a good time. But I feel like you will have your intuition on about that there with the High Priestess energy. Yeah, because we got fast energy coming your way, Libra, here. Wherever Libra is in your chart, that would be my IC, right at 15 degrees. So fast communication, also an action coming your way with that Knight of Wands and then the Ace of Cups. So either communication or a message of passion. Knights again are released by the King. So I feel like definitely use your intuition. There's the King of Cups. Okay. Well, I can't split. Okay. Head, Two of Wands, Heart, Four of Pentacles. So there's that. I knew that Fox was important on the outside of that Nine of Wands that we saw in Virgo here for Libra. This is an Empress. So the Fox in this deck is the Empress, but she's not Empressing. What she's doing here is kind of being paranoid about the food that she's caught. Again, the bunnies in Jupiter, these are back to the wild bunnies of the Seven of Cups. And then there's a white bunny outside. That's where this fox, that's where Empress should be hunting. She should be doing what's instinctual to her. But I'm getting a vibrational energy of your heart feeling paranoid here. And we do have that crescent moon waxing again. So after the next new moon, when the moon starts to wax crescent and turn on, there are two cardinals that are facing this rabbit on the outside. So Libra, I feel like Spirit is looking at the prize, at what you should be doing. They're pointing you right to it. They're like, it's right here. But you're busy feeling a little paranoid that you're going to lose the food that you've already got. You don't hang around the den and babysit the bunnies. Okay. But maybe it's because in your head, again, we got that Two of Wands of, well, dinner ain't going to make itself. And it's feeling like, a lack mindset, or like you're not getting help here. And if it's people coming into your life quickly and exiting just as quickly, I could see why you would feel that way. There's these beautiful, I haven't noticed those before, these beautiful hot pink bushes that are kind of bookending this bunny as well as these cardinals. And again, I feel like that Spirit pointing right to what it is that you need to see. We are finishing up that lesson, like I said, Black Moon Lilith in Libra. So the Sabian symbol will be 29 degrees. We're at 28 degrees in a bit. So remember 29s, guys, where if you have any planets at 29 degrees, so look at your chart, any planets, once that Lilith hits 29 degrees, if you've got 29 degrees, I got my Pluto at 29 degrees Virgo. So anytime, it doesn't matter what planet it is, if it's the same degree, it's going to be hit. So that's that. Once that Lilith clicks over to 29, if you have 29s in your chart, that is the end of that planet's lesson for you. So this is the last lifetime you'll experience having to learn that lesson. It means you're already done learning it, very, very close to learning it, and you'll know that if you're bored. If you're like, okay, I'm ready for the next thing, then you've completed the mission there of that and learned the lesson of that planet. So in your head, you feel like you have to do everything and you got to protect what you already have. And it could be because, people come in, they go out, they go in, they go out. And this feels a little lonely, like you think you can only count on yourself. But that's not true. The block is the 10 of Pentacles. You're not allowing your community to help you. So this is like, no, I got it. But you don't have to do that, if that makes sense. Okay, look at this beautiful, I love this 10 of Pentacles card. We do have, my eye was drawn back over to the bees of the Mercury in communication, finding uniqueness in our perceptions and attitudes of being. So if you've always seen yourself as the provider, because who else is going to do it? Nobody has ever stayed long, whatever that experience has been for you. I feel like you're getting ready to see how much easier life can be. I know, corny. How much better and easier life can be if you allow help in. Okay, there's people around you. You just gotta ask. Okay, what action would Spirit like you to take? The Hierophant. Okay, you can still be the leader, but this feels like, because in this deck, okay, following your intuition, I forgot the bat was on the bottom of the deck here. There's Spirit pointing to this. And again, if we're doing all the work ourselves, we're too exhausted here to do any different, right? We're not making it easy on ourselves. So with the actionable advice in this deck, this mouse has always taken over the bakery, right? He's the next in line. His dad was a baker. His grandfather was a baker. Whole line of bakers. So he's expected to be the baker. Well, like I said up here when we came at the top of the read, if you've set that up that way, then that's what people expect. You've got to renegotiate ways of being here because you don't have to do it all alone, Libra. And just because it's a family business does not mean that you have to take over that because you're expected to, or even because you said you would when you were, I don't know, 15 years old or something. This is about renegotiation. Okay, of check in and be transparent about what your goals and dreams are. And I'm being drawn to that key here. There's a right way to lead as long as you're letting people in. This might be like the action to take is manage the people, manage the help. That way you can still feel in charge. I mean, Libras are highly intelligent, always seeking that balance, but somehow never finding it because they're always taken over, right? But you feel like you have to do that for some reason. And there's a difference between being the boss and doing everything and being the leader, being the guide, and managing a staff well. Less exhaustion, right? That way you free your energy up to see what your intuition is trying to help you with. You don't have to guard what you already caught. Okay, it's there. You're fine. You're fine. Okay, High Priestess, King of Cups. There's that balance of diplomacy. Head and heart are in alignment when we allow others to help us and when we are taking action as a leader and not just as a boss that does everything. You might be a boss of one. Okay. Head of your household energy. There's people that will definitely help. Okay. 6 of Wands, 7 of Wands, nice progression there in your environmental energy. There's a Devil of Fear, and then 9 of Pentacles. Take a nap, take a rest. Look at this big old bear. And there's the Knight of Cups. If this person is coming in, I'm going to beat your butt if this King of Cups is coming and you don't notice it because you're too busy. Because then he sends the Knight. It's like you didn't get the message. Oh, you're busy. But when can I come back this date? No, I'm busy working on my 9 of Pentacles. That's a single energy, right? That's like I got it. You don't have to have it. I feel like that's your pattern here, and that could be what this eclipse energy is releasing for you. You don't have to stay on guard all the time. You don't have to do that. Your energy could be utilized better elsewhere, Libra. Okay. I hope that helped the Libra part of your chart. All right. And it's like, maybe I'm getting a little bit off of that of, kind of a little bit of latchkey energy. Well, it was just normal for me to, be 6 years old and come home to an empty house and pull up a chair and make mac and cheese. You're just used to it. Just because you're used to it, Libra, doesn't mean that you have to keep doing it. Renegotiate here, Libra. Okay. All right. I hope that made sense. That's what I'm getting. Somebody say you can. Oh boy. Are you on the beach? Are you on the beach? I hope so. Watching that sun go down. Bright sunshiny day. I hope. Oh, I just got trails down my right side. Tickles. You might find something on the beach, Bailey. I don't. You might see something that gives you an idea, or double look at things. Even if you're passing by and you think something's junk or you're not sure what it is, take a second look. I don't know why I'm saying that, but there you go. Take a second, take a closer look. All righty then. Okay, 10 of Pentacles. What's going on here? See how, again, we learned something from the sign previous. So Libra just had 10 of Pentacles, and we're now looking at Scorpio and the energy, looking at this 10 of Pentacles, but it was in reverse. So kind of like Libra, not utilizing the community and the resources around you. That could even be disruption of family life in some way. This elder, there could be a father energy here or a boss type of energy. He's petting a white dog of loyalty, bookending these white doves. Getting fours for you. Emperor energy on this count. Okay, Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, confusion. 7 of Cups on the bottom. I'll keep that there. What's going on in your head, Scorpio? 10 of Cups. So with that Wheel of Fortune, we do see that snake returning. Change of fate, turn of fate. This might be your dream come true here. If you're getting out of a family situation or leaving an old job behind, maybe this is a chance at retiring. If it's the end of a marriage and this is like a change of fate for you with this new Wheel of Fortune energy, in comes the 10 of Cups. So in your head, I'm coming back. Where did we have this high expectation energy? That was up here with Gemini. Okay. So again, take a note from, take a beat from Libra here. Nothing is perfect. Okay. But again, that community energy, I just want everybody to get along. Everything's coming in pairs. Everybody has their special person. Well, that might be true, but it's not all rainbows and unicorns all the time. This is expecting 100% and being like, well, I don't want to do it. 10 of Pentacles, if it's not an A every time. That is not sustainable, Scorpio. And I know you're deep and you expect a lot. It's just hard to match your energy because of your depth. Not everybody is going to be that way. It's just human nature. What about in your heart? 7 of Swords. I'm the king on the top of the food chain, baby. Eat or get eaten. And if it ain't perfect, ding, Scorpio. That's awful sassy. I collect Scorpios in my pockets and in my whole entire life. Like I know Scorpio like the back of my hand, and that this is like a shadow energy for you here. If it ain't perfect, F it. I don't know why I'm even saying that. That's Are you tired of a 10 of Pentacles that is not communal? Or are you still kind of letting this lesson of Libra trail in here and you're doing everything yourself and now we're holding resentment for it? The only reason everything is perfect is because I'm the top of the food chain and I do everything. That's the only way ish gets done around here. My favorite person in the whole world, my grandmother was a Scorpio, and she didn't complain. Now she judged. But that's because, I mean, she just was good at so many things. It's like the art of, it's like I am a professional plate spinner, that Scorpio energy. You can do the most, you can do a lot. I mean, every Scorpio I know, like, either runs their own business or they're high up in their companies. So I would say here, progress, not perfection, Scorpio, wherever that is for you in your chart. What's the block? Scorpio, are you moiling someone because they did not do a perfect dance? Put your stinger away, Scorpio. The block is that. Okay, don't be so harsh. Yeah, don't be so harsh. Just because you are great at all of this doesn't mean that, we sting somebody else because they're not. Awful high expectation. What is the action? Oh, today's energy of the Chariot. So today's energy, the Tower, that Mars energy, and then we also have the 13th is death and transformation. So I feel like this is what's going to be upended here, is this perfectionist kind of expectation. And your action is to align your head and heart because only the soul drives the chariot. That's the only way you can get into your soul chariot, your Merkaba. Okay, let's put the stinger away. Let's see what's in the environment. Emotional fragmentation here. My head and my heart are not agreeing. I don't know where the luck is. I don't know which cup it's in. First thing I was drawn to there, right above the heart, is a key. And that came in for Libra as well. The key is to be the leader and not the boss. Okay. Be the leader, not the boss. Okay. So we're confused here. I feel like this is a strong message. Like, you have been warned, Scorpio. If we keep up this whole perfectionist thing, like on the top of the food chain, it's not okay to be a cowbird, though. Awful lot of tens here. 10, 10, 10, 10. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 2 sevens, 3 sevens, 3 tens. 10 of swords, 9 of swords, 10 of pentacles, Knight of cups. Look at this through the lens of love. Scorpio, I feel like you have somebody around you who, may feel kind of bullied, or like, try not to be so bossy McFlossy. Bring some love in there, because you're confusing this person too. Maybe they're like, which Scorpio am I going to get? The one that stings me if I'm not perfect, or, the one that likes my funny dances? Fire is fighting water. And where's our chariot want to go? That's the action, is that this person, if your person is a Scorpio, or wherever this is in your chart, is going to call for alignment of the head and heart. Okay. Look at these roosters all around. So the action is that even though you're around, the roosters rule, you can only have one rooster in the hen house, and there's one rooster. I know he's not a skunk. Is that a honey badger? I think it is. Honey badger don't give a damn. Let's look. Ooh, Scorpio, you spicy. What is going on in the Scorpio energy? We don't have any bodies other than asteroids in Scorpio right now. Let's find out a little bit more here. I feel like there's more. All right. The Chariot. It is a honey badger. Okay. Do you remember all those honey badger don't care memes going around? When it came time to create the Chariot, those memes came to my mind instantly. The honey badger doesn't quit. It takes what it wants and does what it wants without giving a damn. The honey badger brings an energy that is of pure brute force and determination. They rush in without a single care. And right now, you might benefit from adding a little of its energy to your situation if you need courage or to build up drive to move forward without over analyzing. Okay. Because 10 of swords, 9 of swords. I mean, that 9 of swords is over analyzing all day, every day. Not so much so that we can't sleep. And you got to, reining it in, how to harness your power, Scorpio. There we go. It's just about just because you are the top of the food chain here doesn't mean that we're allowed to expect perfection just because we're good at a lot of things, Scorpio. I mean, they are. It's hard to keep a Scorpio interested because it's just like next, next. They're very deep. And again, not everybody can match that energy. So this is the advice here for the action is to understand, again, take a beat from Libra here, understand how to rein it in, or else we might be turning that 10 of Pentacles upside down, because no matter how hot Scorpios are, and they are, I've never met a ugly Scorpio, like I said last night. No matter how hot you are, somebody will get sick and tired of your ish, right? No matter how much. And this could change that wheel of fate in this situation that you actually love very much. Just don't be a jerk about it. Okay, wherever that is in your chart. Okay. Yeah, again, Tower and the Chariot energy. If we're too harsh, I feel like that could bring an unexpected Tower your way. All right, moving into Sagittarius. Find Sagittarius in your chart. My favorite part of my chart, creativity, romance, and pleasure. And Kath, are you too? I know your ascendant, descendant's the same as mine, but our degrees are different. So I can't remember if that takes up the majority of your chart or not, majority of your fifth house or not. Creativity, romance, and pleasure for me. Follow your finger around to Sagittarius. What wanted to come out here? Three of Cups in reverse with a Nine of Swords on the bottom. And we do have Seven of Wands saying, stand your ground, protect your energy, take the high road. Okay, Three of Cups is celebration, and in reverse, we don't feel much like celebrating. In reverse, if we feel like a betrayal of some kind is coming in, there's that Three of Wands with 8 passion coming in after that. Yeah, there's a decision point, guys. Why do you have to stand your ground? There, yeah, this is coming your way. That was the Ace of Pentacles. Knight of Cups. This might be a love offer. That's a white swan. Knight of Cups can be in love with love. So make sure that that offer is transparent and it's not just a bit of fun. Let's see what's going on here. Where's Sagittarius's Chariot going? Give me head and heart. There's my 3, 2, 1. Bottom of the deck, 5 of Wands, jealousy, strife, and competition. That's what we got to guard our energy against. That 3 of Cups in reverse, that could be sick and tired of being sick and tired, like third party energy. Can also be like, again, feeling a bit like Libra, Scorpio here. You're doing all the things yourself. Did we teach them to do that? Or is it because if that third party energy couldn't be work, right? That person's always at work. So you're left to kind of do everything else yourself. Well, it's not 1950 fucking 7. So yeah, I don't know where that came from. 5 of Cups, focused on more balance. Yeah, that's in your head. You already know this. You're already flying away from what's broken here. You are standing your ground. And in your heart, you just want to throw caution to the wind. You just want a new spark of creativity. It's kind of like can I say that? It's kind of like an effort energy. What is the block? Emperor. There's that red and blue again. Water fighting fire. See the red and the blue? That's like in that Scorpio card. There's an Aries ram here, obviously to denote Scorpio. Why is the Emperor the block? So as a block that, can be an out of balance. Emperor can be temperamental, stubborn in their position on their throne. You are standing your ground, though. Are we taking the high road, or are we just kind of flying the coop here? That's odd. If you look, it looks like one of those, kind of like it's a teardrop shape, but it's one of those locators that says right here. In the midst of all this kind of all these brambles, this nest he's building something new. It's a crow. There's like a little morsel of information that you don't know yet. Okay. Advice from spirit of the action to take. There's that crescent waxing again. Dang. You got to trust your intuition. You can see in the dark. See what's crossing you here. 10 of Wands, you don't have to fight. So yeah, this is you're exhausted. Walking away. Again, there's a lot of, I feel like Sagittarius doesn't need the tower. I feel like Sagittarius is the tower. Taking leadership with your high priestess with what you know to be true for you, but make sure. I feel like you're missing a bit of information. There's a locator right here. Let me see if I can. You're definitely, this is someone in your environment, even can be walking away. I did mention if someone else was always doing, like always out of the house and doing the work, and you're kind of left with everything else, that is not equal and fair. That's the third party energy of someone like thinking, oh, just because I'm out here in the corporate world or the job world or whatever, it's like doesn't mean that's not a job at home. That's guess which one I'd rather have. Being at home with like doing all that, that's a lot. It ain't all it's cracked up to be. I don't know why I want to look at this page of wands here. What's that little thing hiding? What is it missing here? Page of wands. You're just like, I'm over it. Strike now while the iron's hot. Okay, in a position to make change. Confidence to take a risk that leads to success. My reading last night, I said, like, take the risk, it's worth it. All right. If you've already left something, Sag, I feel like that's you. If you feel like that's in your gut and that's the right decision for you, I think maybe this little, just double check underneath the wands, okay, underneath the actions, to make sure there's not a key piece of information. Could be just that you don't know right now. You're gravitating what sparks passion for you. Okay. Confidence that takes a risk. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay. So it's like needing that spark. So it's like I took all this time to collect just the right branches to build this cool nest. And what's fun, there's like a little piece de resistance. There's like that perfect little piece that's going to complete this. There's something that's a missing puzzle piece, kind of temperance energy. Like there's something else to review here. 10 of Wands, 8 of Cups, Knight of Cups, Temperance, Knight of Wands, and Judgment Call. Okay. The honing, that could be relocation with that little, this here, this spot here. But again, with the high priestess being the advice and crows, like they're the high priestess of the, of birds. They're not a bat, but they're the in between. They bring messages from spirit into the 3D for us. So that could even be, there's just one more message that you're going to get about this new location, about this new journey, about this new passion project. but I feel like you know in your gut it's right for you. Just maybe find one little something that maybe we could bend about, or maybe we were holding too firm of a grasp on, like that Aquarian energy. Just make sure it's gut, like in your gut, and this is something you're not just doing it to be like, I want this, I'm right. Don't be a right fighter. You can still be correct and still want to leave or do what's ever going on here for you, but we don't got to be a dick about it. Not that you are, Sag. Certainly, I'm like, that's my favorite house: creativity, romance, and pleasure. Like, not trying to be a D, but focus on balance, focus on your intuition. I feel like it's just more of you can have a softer way about this. Okay. Still follow your intuition, but maybe with that block being an emperor, I mean, that could be a physical person. And remember up here, I was getting that kind of, it's bookending Aries. It's kind of that persnickety energy of just wanting to be right. This could be a person that's kind of a right fighter. If that's a block for you, it doesn't have to be your energy. That's what I've been feeling for everybody else. This one I feel like could go either way. And maybe you're just sick of that. Maybe you're just sick of oh God, it's your way all the time, nothing changes. And you're just like, done. Okay. Whoever that's for. Woo! Man, I'm getting fired up there, Satch. I feel like you don't like tower. I am the effing tower. Boy. Woo, doggy. Man, is that resonating for anybody? Please let me know. You did? Oh, flew the coop. Oh, my land. Okay. Oh, the locator for the beach thing. Yes, that could be. Like, there could be some little buried treasure in there. Could be, could be. I feel like, yeah, it's like, you know what you know what you know. And it's like just bygones speak bygones kind of thing. It's, is it worth your energy to fight with the right fighter? I mean, a little bit of Five of Swords energy there. Two of Wands again. Capricorn and that Five of Swords. What I say? A little bit of that Five of Swordsy energy of nobody wins. It's a lose-lose regardless. So just try to make the best of it that you can, because I feel like that tower already done happened. Okay. Now, Capricorn, who's like, towers? What towers? Problems? What problems? Okay, you're all up in your power card here, wherever Capricorn is for you. Look at your chat, find out where Capricorn is sitting. So this advice will be how where your head and heart is in this life area. Thanks for sticking with me. I'm glad I did this baseline of the all signs first to help us kind of navigate around the whole zodiacal wheel. There we go. Feels mo better. All right. 3 and 2 and 1. Bottom of the deck before the cut. What I say, could have a match coming in here. I feel like Capricorn like already did it, so Virgo doesn't need to have them release. I feel like you already did it. You're kind of ahead here. Like, so far, Sag and Cappy are kind of a little bit ahead of the energy. Okay. Head heart, we've got 8 of Pentacles in the head. Hard worker bee, makes sense. Totally Cappy energy. Responsible, are going to get ish done. Queen of Wands in your heart, that's wanting to be use your creativity a little more. Okay, wanting to you're like, oh, maybe I don't feel like a queen, or I know I'm the queen bee, but in your heart, do you really know that though? Do you really know it? your head knows that you're a hard worker, but I feel like what your heart needs to see is that we can pull, it's not all work, work, work till we're dead. It needs to be, okay, where's the fun? That's reminding me of that page energy with that crow bringing that one last piece of, the piece de resistance energy. So remember, we learned something from the sign before. See the loyalty here of those sunflowers. Your heart is loyal. I feel like Capricorn is in a good space here. I feel like you're not seeing your full potential or your full beauty, though. You're not seeing yourself as a queen. What's the block? Yeah. Eight of Swords. It's the prison of your own mind. You're getting in your head. You're not seeing the truth here. 88. Stop that shit. Okay. What's the action? 9 of Cups. Shake your tail feather. I told you that you're in a good position here. It feels like the best one so far, actually, as far as our charts. Focus on that life area, because that might be the only life area that is not getting a tower, because you've already experienced it in the sign before. Okay. And the advice here, the action you need to take is appreciate your damn self. Okay. 9 of Cups is wish fulfillment. Take a beat, Cappy. Oh, there's a little white bunny down by her as well here. You're already in your power. I really like it. It feels nice. And that King of Pentacles could be coming in and presenting itself in your environment. Oh my God. What'd I say? 4 of Wands, 1111. It's in the numbers today. Have a look. It's in the moon. And we do have that priest performing a marriage ceremony at the 19 symbol for Cancer and Mars. Appropriately sanctifying a code of conduct. I feel like you've already done that, but we need to, maybe that's the stick that's coming out of the toot. Take the stick out a little bit. Like, yeah, like I don't feel like you see as you're not seeing how beautiful you are. You're not seeing how good you have it. This is up mucking ish up. Okay. This 8 of Swords. Everything's good here. I mean, King of Pentacles, 4 of Wands, wish granted. Do not be paranoid about, you've already done the Queen of Pentacles. You already are the Queen Bee. You already know this. You don't need to be paranoid. Get out of the anxiety. Do not mess this up. This energy is beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. I mean, straightforward here. This is a reunion kind of energy. This is a friend or someone who is just like you. You gab your mouths off because you can't stop. I mean, these are like, they have so much to say. They don't ever stop talking. They're magpies. They're both attracted to, magpies. I always joke that about myself. Anything sparkly. Magpie for, ooh, what's that? Little ADHD there. She sparkles. Squirrel. But this is someone, you're having a damn good time here. This is someone who's vibrating in your energy. This is someone who gets you. And it's like wish fulfillment. We got those cardinals, of course, here on the star of guiding you there. That's the only negative thing is your own thoughts. I mean, I don't really need to pull anymore, look any more into that. It's very straightforward. Thank you. I appreciate that. Woo! Digging through some of the others, I got to keep digging until I see what they're trying to show me here. It's all good in the hood, your Capricorn hood, anyway. It's all good in the Capricorn hood. All right, let's move on to Aquarius. All right, which is bookending. Bookending Aquarius being bookended by their own king. here, King of Swords. And then we've got the Justice card. Oh, all swords in the air section. King, Knight, Justice. So they're each masculine figures holding a sword, and then Justice is a feminine figure holding her sword and the scales. Like, I'll decide the truth of the matter. Okay, Aquarius, you might be coming to a point of balance again if you're taking a beat from the sign in front of you. So wherever Aquarius is in your chart, you're coming out of a place of that could be a recent relationship, or you just got to have some kind of reunion with a friend of similar energy. All right, let's get head and heart out here for Aquarius. No planets or major energy bodies there at the moment. Six of Swords moving into calmer waters there. Wanted to fly out. Going with the flow. That sea turtle was soulmate energy for me. Sea turtles. Also, Leo energy of the sun in the mermaid deck. There's two sea turtles together. What's this justice energy here? Two more. My hands is getting tired. My arthritis is that. All right. Oh, what am I? Oh, my glasses. Okay, here we go. Can't find my glasses if I don't have my glasses. 3, 2. See what flipped out here? Hanged Man, 7 of Cups. Okay. Crossed by the Page of Wands. That's a spiritual enlightenment, but confused about it. You could have some information that's coming to you. And I'm getting it, my itchy spiritual nose there. Maybe you had a hunch about this, a hunch. 8 of Pentacles could be a new job offer. Crossed by a 5 of Wands. Maybe the place that you were at was just too much work. Beaver building a dam there. And jealousy, strife, and competition with the 5 of Wands. Yeah, 5 of Wands. All right, I thought we were done shuffling here. Guess not. Okay, now we got our 3, 2. There we go. Card before the cut. All the swords. So Page of Swords, that is, what are those things called? Some people have them as pets. Like you can get cat litter for them. What is that thing? What is this, you guys? A ferret. You're ferreting out, Aquarius, you could be ferreting out some kind of truth. It's in your environmental energy, or you could maybe feel like somebody's watching you or ferreting truth out about you. Okay, in your head, again, 8 of Pentacles coming from Capricorn energy. You saw all that shuffling. Seriously? Okay. In your heart, Queen of Pentacles. What I just say, taking a beat from Capricorn. Feeling pretty in your heart. You're like, it's good in the hood. I mean, works fine. My head, everything's going. I feel like I'm an expert in my own field. If it is a job, it could be a new position of authority. In your heart, you're feeling lucky and honored. You know, India cows are like deities, right? Is a crime to harm a cow. They're honored. You could be feeling honored in that life area of your chart right now. Hawaii. I just got Hawaii popping in. Is anybody going to Hawaii? Why is that? I don't know. There is a cardinal on your back here and another damn key. Okay. So we had keys for Libra right above you here at the heart, in between of the heart of the air signs. So if that is a new job, or maybe you could have even been like, I'm not doing this just because this is a renegotiation and it feels much better moving forward here. Okay, what's the block then? King of Pentacles. That could be within a relationship, and with the Justice card, if that partner, I don't know. There's a magpie down here with this King of Pentacles, and we saw that with the Four of Wands here in the previous sign. Now I'm getting this left ear. Somebody from the past. Are you worried about a partner and a friend from their past as a block? Again, a lot of crescent waxing. So this is we're getting the full moon coming up, but this is all after the new moon, which is going to be towards the end of the month. Okay. What does Spirit want you to take action on? 10 of Pentacles. You're stay steady Eddie here. You're already at the 8. You can keep going here. This could be relationship energy coming in for you, or even partnership, but you might be worried. The block, if you are married, and a block is someone of similar energy kind of getting together with you, that could be a partner worried about that you're having fun, or they know the connection. There's definitely some kind of renewal here in with the King of Pentacles, because this card at the bottom is book ending with lotus flowers that unfolds one petal at a time. We have the luck of the lightning bugs, something a friend like magical. I always think of like magic. Lightning bugs were magical. Stability. 10 of Pentacles. Geez. It just keeps getting better. I feel like we'll hit some kind of a stop or end of our story here, move to calmer waters. But Sag has already passed the worst of it. Cappy's having a great time, solid, stable. And so is Aquarius. But what is this worry? I feel kind of worried. See what's crossing with underneath this Page of Swords. 3 of Cups. Yeah, you're worried that there's a third party, or if maybe it could even be something as simple of, friend groups or coworkers, and, your favorite lunch friend goes and has lunch with somebody else, and you're like, oh, are they more fun than me? It doesn't feel like a huge deal. It just feels a little paranoid. Kind of like Capricorn, like, see what you got here in front of you. It's nice. This energy is nice. Temperance, patience. It is a piece of the puzzle. It's part of this other person's puzzle. It's okay. 5 of Pentacles. It's like this paranoia of abandonment. You're afraid of what you don't see here, Aquarius. And this is in your environmental energy. And this is my Andrew Dice Clay card. What's in the bag? Itch. See these bags here? These are things that kill trees. And it's like sacks full of this certain caterpillar that destroys tree or foundation. 10 of Pentacles, the tree of life. You feel very threatened. Yeah, like you're going to get your heart broken. You can't. It's either you or this person, whatever life area this is. This is a little bit of paranoia. I don't want to leave you like that. Is this third party energy? Does Aquarius need to be worried, or does Aquarius's person need to be worried? 1111 card. I was just talking about that here. So Aquarius, if your heart is Queen of Pentacles, everything's safe and secure, everything's going good. And it's like block, uh-oh, but here's a match that's actually better or something that's more aligned. I feel like that's coming toward Aquarius, and that your partner, your best friend, or somebody, a justice again, guys, can't get away from it. It could even be Aquarius, like it's fine, it's a match, but this is the king to my queen energy. This Four of Wands is the 11-11, and we got justice twice, 11-11. Ooh, doggy. Three Cups on the bottom. It is a piece of the puzzle coming at you. It's like this outside energy trying to step on some kind of truth here or ferret out something that they're worried about you. Who is this Page of Swords to Aquarius? Someone that you have emotion that you haven't resolved in your heart here. Emotional fragmentation. Like, I wonder. This is a Four of Wands. That's somebody from, that's getting together, reunion. I feel like this is somebody, yeah, damn sexy. Somebody you always worried about that you left behind, or somebody you think about, or like you have mixed emotions. Those emotions have not been resolved. And this could even be if this is someone holding a flame for you, Aquarius, or in the Aquarius part of your chart, they don't want that information to get out for whatever reason, but they still have unresolved feelings here. And we got double reunion energy. So I hope that helps. I hope that makes sense for somebody. That was pretty strong there. I kept trying to find other cards that would tell me I was wrong. That felt very strong there. I don't know what way that works for you, but let me know. Or email me if you want it to be private. I'm very curious about that. Okay. Oh, Aquarius got it going on. All right. Someone think about you hard. Okay. Knight of Wands, they good looking too. Okay. John Pisces. Thank you guys so much. Josie. Are you serious, Josie? You're moving away. Oh my God. Okay. Page of Wands here, throwing caution to the wind, and the Pisces part of your chart coming up with King of Cups energy. So that's rising above the BS. And like, things get churned up, right? But also knowing, you got to rise up above whatever has been churned up here. I mean, you're moving away from calmer waters for a reason in this life part of your chart. It has been a piece of your puzzle, but maybe you threw caution to the wind a little prematurely here. Because if we wouldn't have created, how when you're if you're in shallow water and everything's like super clear, and then you walk and it drudges up all the mud and makes everything murky and you can't see your feet anymore, it's like, don't start no shit, won't be no shit. Okay, let's keep going. All right, Pisces. We are in the Pisces month, so still there for another week or so. What are we at today? 13. Oh yeah. Okay. Happy birthday to my Pisceans out here. Don't stir up a mud about something that you don't want to have to clean up later, because you don't have to move away from calmer waters if none of it was started in the first place. Pisces. What is that? Isn't that a song? Don't start no ish, won't be no ish. I don't know who that is. I can't remember. Two of Swords. You're leaning one way. Two truths, especially coming from that Aquarius. So Aquarius, two truths, double justice. I mean, this and that are definitely true, but you still got to pick a side. Pisces, take heed from the sign prior. Boy, I like, okay, I'll do it again. Well, they want me to stir up the deck. Okay. There we go. Got a yes. Head and heart for Pisces. Okay, Five of Swords, head. Again, word we see playing stupid games, we get stupid prizes. Feel like in your head you felt like you had to do something and it's a lose-lose. Maybe you thought in your heart it was going to be the best or happiest. It's the happiest card in the deck. It's like a little smug. Yeah, I feel like if you wouldn't have started this five, exactly what I said, then you wouldn't have to get away from a six. And look what the hell came up. That's crazy. Okay. Now this is created like you see Paradise put up a parking lot. You know, everybody makes errors. Don't beat yourself up here. It's like kind of creating a problem and there wasn't one. I feel like your heart, maybe you thought it was the right thing. Yeah, I don't think so. Ten of Pentacles, putting a hand on, it's just like the Ten of Pentacles it's everything. It's all of the minor arcana. And now you're going to have to deal with this, some kind of truth that you're putting your foot on here. And it's what we ended up doing is creating a longer path to get to the Ten of Pentacles. And then now there's a Seven of Cups, emotional fragmentation and confusion. Okay, let's come back up here. What's the block? Who had the star as the block? Was that Aries? You guys remember? That's interesting. Who had that card also in the block? Okay, what does Spirit want you to do about it? Ten of Cups, community. That's all the people that you love and the people that love you. Okay, focus on community. And these are all pairs, and that's a win-win, right? It's the and scenario, stepping away from dualistic thinking. I mean, it's the muck under the water analogy. Or, maybe this is just what made you happy and you didn't really care about the deer that it was going to harm. It created far-reaching consequences. I mean, that lasts forever. Yeah, the star is the block. You created the muck and slowed this wish granted down. You guys remember who else got that? Aries with the block. Well, who had the star as the block? The wish has been slowed down. So advice is to come back and focus on love again. When we focus on heart and partnership, the magpies are here, the deer are here, the wolf couple's here, the bunnies, the bats. I mean, everybody, it's like Noah's flipping ark up in here. And it's like there's room for everybody, all species, all kinds. That's what advice moving forward is from Spirit here. I don't think this will happen otherwise. It's the block. I mean, remember, blocks the energy's on the table, so it can be righted. I feel like wherever this life area is for you, there was a problem that didn't have to be one. I mean, Leo energy here, a little bit of ego, selfishness. What are the deer going to care? Why do they need a place to live? I want this apartment building. I want this commercial. Okay. Lose, lose. We got to get action into a win-win. Okay. Yeah, there's some kind of suppression. This is slowing down whatever this truth is. Again, it's saying the same thing here. 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles. Reassess. Not every risk brings reward. I feel like some ego was at play here because, again, I said, don't start no ish, won't be no ish. It's kind of like when instead of the waters are still, and then you're like stomping, and now they're not still anymore. That's starting the ish, and then the end of the story is having to move away into like somewhere calm, waiting for that mud to settle back down. Take it how it resonates for you. That could very well be something that happened to you in your Pisces house. Okay. But all it ended up doing was delaying dream with that poppy energy, like standing on, there's some kind of suppression here. I don't know if you're privy to it. What is this Page of Swords? So look in the book. Okay. You read about this ferret. What is being ferreted out? Is that being ferreted out of? I mean, it's in the environmental energy. So, I mean, aren't ferrets pretty like a raccoon kind of energy? They're very like they get what they want. I don't know. I still have to mark these pages. Sorry, guys. Okay. All right. Confronting a difficulty. Yeah, this is in the environmental energy, perhaps confronting you about this. If Pisces is your partner, maybe you're confronting them about something. This is a quest for truth. Somebody's stepping out of their comfort zone, a test that centers around being able to see something clearly. The clear water, the water was clear. And don't start no shit, won't be no shit. So a test that centers around being able to see something clearly and or the ability to speak truth to power. Wow. It's on page 127, which is a 10. And we got the 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles. Spirit wants you to put things right and invite all the damn Noah's Ark. This is kind of like, did you guys ever get told, well, if you have a party at school, then you have to invite everybody, right? Because that's gonna, you don't know that they're gonna be able to make it anyway, but put the invitation out. It wasn't hurting anything. Very curious indeed. If that's resonating for you and this is you, yeah. 77 here, 14 Temperance. This is a big old lesson here. All right. Woo, what are we at? 223. Those damn 23s, you guys. It says like a ferret up a trouser leg is like a bat out of hell or a rat up a drain pipe. Okay. Like a bat out of hell. Yeah. Okay. I see that. Oh. I think you didn't expect to kind of have that kind of kickback, whoever that's for. And if your person is a Pisces, apparently they might not have seen that side of you before because it ain't happening. All right. All right, guys, let me go ahead and get us advice for each sign tonight, and I'll let you be. Oh no, I was gonna do go ahead and think of your question. I think instead of waiting for you guys, if you're still here or if somebody wants to type everybody's name in one spot for me, that'd be great. I'm just going to kind of go backwards here since you're still here. Clouds have been a prominent, I know. Yeah, it's been a little nice. It was so clear today. It was so beautiful. I'm going to go backwards. All right. Ed here, think of your question. Let's think about a fared up a trouser. Oh no, these are small writing. Okay. This answers the when and how. Strange vibrations, like a ferret up a trouser. Strange vibrations enter your life, but not without clarity. Since disruptions lead to innovation, you are charged with unprecedented energy. In 2 to 3 months, you are filled with an uncompromising desire to successfully implement every single one of your plans. Ooh, I love that. I love that. All right, going up here, a bank of words. Okay, Miss Kathy here. How and when the entire universe is yours for the taking, ready to unload its gifts to you. Your phenomenal ability to recognize timely opportunity makes your dreams come true. Enjoy the heavenly rewards of your superb work. I think your sixth house is Cappy, like mine. Secret to life is to enjoy every second and deflect every message telling you not to. Follow your heart, girl. Follow it. Okay, let me come back up here. And we got Ed, Kathy, Judy. Your situation is like a green apple. You must first allow the apple to properly ripen before sinking your teeth in. When the time is right, you can more safely enjoy the sweet taste of the healthy, juicy fruit. When the time is wrong, make it right. It's often that simple. Okay, okay. Moving back up. Let's come back down to Jennifer, then Josie. Jennifer. Yes. Get ready. So I got a yes or no one. All the other ones are when and how. Get ready for a series of amazing coincidences. They come from nowhere, but the result is what makes your life so sensationally rich and rare. Your special vibrations attract special events. They always have. We've been doing I can't believe we had our 9th day of energy first, our gratitude, trying to shift our vibration. That's crazy to me. We got one more day. You're so welcome. So welcome. So I had Jennifer, then I said Josie. Okay, circumstances require a careful approach, much more careful. However, the inviolability, not enviol, Inviol, enviol. Never saw it spelled that way. I think I was just saying to Ed, like I miss spelling color with a U. Maybe these are English. Okay, of your decisions, give birth to colossal opportunities and the incredible means for their implementation. Okay, but again, take your time, be careful. Okay, take it easy. All right. Oh, Judy, I can't believe you're sick on vacation. That just stinks. Oh, poor baby. My poor baby. Okay. Okay. And Miss Ash, and then Miss Monique. Ashley, the fog of illusions keeps the situation ambiguous. However, the fog dissipates. Weren't you just talking, all y'all talking about clouds finally leaving? Revealing the unexpected. The new reality coaxes you towards a magnificent transformation. Your life becomes rich with new friends, great fun, and wild surprises. Woohoo! That is awesome. That is great, great news. Okay. Now, Monica said, Monique, a whirlwind of intoxicating emotions overwhelms you. This is a natural result of your commendable efforts, your unsurpassed talents for communication, and your rare ability to resolve any problem. This provides you with an untouchable sense of stability and comfort. I love that. I love that. Did I get Kaylee? Did I miss you? I can't remember, guys. You have to help me. I'm getting tired. My energy's slowing down. Okay. Oh, Miss Peg. Miss Peg. New discoveries will affect the final result. Where do we see that? Something new. That was in Sagittarius. Let me know where that is in your chart. That was like, yeah, a little piece of information or a new discovery energy. And I was just talking about Kaylee too, because she was on the beach looking. See, nothing's a coincidence, guys. It's all for a reason. Knowledge is power, but fate is fate. You only receive what you deserve. You let your desire, yet your desire to safely achieve a favorable result can still pilot you down a successful path. Keep your faith. Okay, Miss Piggy. Miss Piggy. Okay. You hate pants. Guys, can you let me know? I'm going to pull. Yep, kids missed. I missed you. Okay. Haley. The key to success is provided by a happy coincidence. Yes. There's something you don't know yet. This inevitably unfolds incidents in a favorable direction for you. This proves fantastically unpredictable for you, but improves your situations in ways that you never dreamed. I love that. Key to success is provided by happy coincidence. And you were saying looking for stuff, looking for something on the beach, might need a metal detector or something like that, but that's really cool. These are fun. They were on like clearance for like $6. And I was like, ooh, yes, I've had those in my Amazon wish cart. And they were like, I don't know, it was crazy, like 80% off or something like that. They might still be there if you want to check it out. But guys, we're going to wrap that up for tonight. 232. That might be an angel number for us to check out as well. These, Judy, are called, I just heard pick 'em up sticks. I'm coming back to that. Look, and the Sag had all those wands. The pick 'em up sticks. These are called just yes or no, when and how. Find positivity, motivation, and insight. Learn the art of prediction. And let's see if we can Miliana Riche, Riche, Milliana, Miliana by Miliana Riche. Okay. They're fortune telling game sticks, no guidebook necessary. I like that. Quick and simple. $6. Great Christmas present. I might have to go back and toss a bunch in my cart and save them for Christmas gifts. Oh, yes. Always happy to have your company. You guys are so welcome. Thank you for making date night such a fun time. I appreciate all your loving energy. The support you show me is phenomenal, and I just stinking love you for it. Thank you so much for hitting the like button or dabble tapping your screen. Appreciate you, and I will see you back tomorrow again. I'm thinking about maybe going on at lunchtime to hit our friends on the other side of the world. Yep. Okay. Bye, everybody. Thank you so, so much. Have a wonderful, wonderful night. Bye bye. Love you so much.